Why I left such a mess on the floor. For when you went away, I went crazy. I was wild with the blast of a dog. I ran through the night with a knife in my chest, with the lust of your loveless smile. I walked, cause you walked, but I won't probably get very far. Sensation, do what you said.
Hey guys, it's Dan the Z-Man here, bringing you another music review. This time it's Sufjan Stevens' latest album, The Age of Adz, and I know you guys have been awaiting my review on this one, but I've been really busy lately, so I just got around to it. The first song I led you in with, I Walked, is kind of the de facto single on this one, and it's very kind of the middle ground of the record in terms of Sufjan's new electronic style infused with the catchiness of the old. And there are a few songs that kind of go back towards what his previous work was, and a lot that leap forward. Feudal Devices is one that's very acoustic-y and similar to older work, but most of them kind of deviate from Illinois. Too Much is a great example of this. I saw a lot of this material road tested in fall of 2009, and a lot of it was very guitar driven, a lot of horns, and Too Much was a great example of how far it's come. The second half of the song is a lot more like something off Kid A by Radiohead, and a lot of people compare this album to Kid A in terms of it being such a leap. I don't think it's as big of a leap as Kid A though, but it is kind of interesting. The Age of Adz is another song that was live tested and was really great. I like it how it is now as well. The album gets a little weaker when you hit Now That I'm Older. That's probably my least favorite song, and I saw him play that live recently in his 2010 tour, and it was kind of a moment, kind of a letdown moment. But it picks up again with Get Real, Get Right. I really like that song. It builds and builds, and the story behind it is very interesting. If you're able to see Sufjan Stevens this year, he'll probably tell you about the inspiration behind it. Vesuvius is one of the more interesting songs to me as well. It kind of builds and builds on the electronic sound, and it almost gets to be too much at some points, but I still really enjoy it. I like the flute that comes in about midway through the song. It really kind of gives it a unique twist. And it really shows how well Sufjan arranges his music. He's quite the maximist, I guess, if you can call it that. And I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of that song right now. Welcome back, guys. Hope you like that clip. The last part of the record is very interesting to me. The one song, I Want to Be Well, it's really about wanting to be well. I mean, it's pretty literal in terms of the song. It's about a really sick person. But the end of the song really is kind of a statement for the entire record. When Sufjan talks about not fucking around, you almost wonder if that's what he was trying to tell us this whole time, that this wasn't some kind of joke. That's where his music is going. And it's just really kind of a unique punch. He doesn't often swear at all, and to hear him say that over and over again was kind of shocking at first, but it ends up being one of the better songs on the record. Then the last song, Impossible Soul, clocks in at 25 minutes. It's quite the epic. It's split up pretty well into 5 distinct parts, and I really enjoy the first, third, and fifth a lot. The first one was the part that he live tested in 2009, and that was kind of the whole song at the time, from what I remember. Maybe the second part too, I think. And the third part, it gets really interesting because he uses auto-tune, and it actually sounds really cool. And it sounds even better live. It actually just creates this crazy mood, and I really enjoyed it. And the fourth part is more like a dance kind of thing. It gets the song pumping again. Everyone can get pumped up by this part. It kind of reminds me a lot of Sprawl 2 on the new Arcade Fire record. It's just kind of a late pump-up song. And the fifth part is acoustic and very reminiscent of his previous work. I really like Impossible Soul. It's almost like a mini album in its own right. And it's probably one of my favorite things Sufjan's ever done, actually. I really enjoy it. It's a great experiment. And if you go see him live this year, he'll perform it in its entirety, which is really cool and a really unique treat. Overall, for this album, I'd say most of his experimentation pays off. There's only a few kind of weak tracks. But as a whole, it's a pretty great album. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And the last song that I'll play you out with is actually two different parts of Impossible Soul. I think it's really cool, and I'm going to let you hear extended clips of part 1, which was the original song, and part 3 with the auto-tune, so that you can kind of get a taste of what the different mix is throughout the song. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and keep on watching. I'll try to get more reviews out. I won't make any promises as to when, because I'm usually terrible at making a schedule. But I'll see you guys next time. Have a great one.
And you said what you want, you would laugh it off, but I know you won't go. Not for real at last, must you write it off for the impossible soul? And I was in a dream, I was gone away without you, but not too slow, lest I put it off before I put it right for the impossible soul. And all I couldn't sing, I would sing it all my life to you if I could get you at all. Don't be a wreck, trying to be something that I wasn't at all.